Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel where I'm starting a brand new series with my friend KPG and as well as some other people. I haven't fully met them. I've only met one and he logged off a little bit ago. But I figured I would give you a little bit of a tour and let's work on some projects that I'm already working on. So I've got a little farm going here. This way I have food and I don't have to rely on everything that's at spawn. So that is nice. And I have a little bed over here as well as some chests for like extra little bits and bobs, as well as the normal Minecraft stuff that you need for basic stuff. Up here I have what's going to be my little house once I get the necessary resources for it. And then when you come down here, you have my little mining area, which we're going to work on that for a little bit in this episode, but I only got down to, I'd say, level 20. So I have a little bit ways to go before I can start making it bigger, as well as doing some branch mining. But I did want to work on this for the time being for this episode, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So I got a few things here as well as in here that we are going to use. Some andesite there. Perfect. Now, you guys kind of know how I really don't like granite as well as diorite. I'll tolerate it, but for this build I don't want it in there. So we're going to go ahead and I might leave the dirt just because it's right there and I don't really want to touch it, so the only thing we're going to touch is the granite. Now I'm thinking we'll do some stone first, because then I can just fix it up if needed. Get rid of all this lovely little red block. But I don't know if you guys remember, so I did a series for Minecraft. I would say this would be a year or two ago, but I had done something kind of similar to this, except it was going down into an actual mine. Maybe I will try to find a picture of it that I took a screenshot, since I do not have the world saved anymore, or else I would continue to play on it. So we have just a little bit left to go here, so let me go ahead and I'll get this stuff done. Alright, so I got all of that done. So what we're going to do is get rid of the stone. We don't want to use complete stone all the time. I do want to shift it just a little bit with the cobble. Not too much. I want this to look like it's a cave, but it's also been a bit used, a little bit just old. So I'm thinking we do just a little bit here. I want to try and keep as much as I can the same, like all the andesite. I don't want to change too much of it. Let's go ahead and place cobble there. Let's go ahead and place some in here. Once I get some vines, I'll actually do some mossy cobblestone and have it just around here, as well as have vines around. But I need to find a swamp, and I'm not entirely sure where a swamp is right now, just because this is pretty much me starting out on the little server that Kai is holding. Now, I think that's about it for the cobble. I don't want to do too much. So let's go ahead and get rid of the cobble. What do I have for andesite? I have about 9 pieces of andesite. So I think I want to put some of it in the floor. This is actually a pretty andesite, actually. Huh, okay. So I'll place some in here as well as right here and here. Ooh, not in the chest. Not like that. Yeah, kind of like this. So let's actually put some here as well. And some here. We got one more. Where shall you go? You shall go there. Perfect. So now we got some cobblestone walls. Now this will give it a little bit of texture, I'm hoping. So if I place one up there, place one here, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. I need to go sleep. The mobs on here are kind of mean. But anyways, let's go back in here. Let's add it right here as well as here. Let's place one here. Well, that might mess with the water. I don't want anything to really mess with the water. Let's place it here actually, and one here, because I think that will waterlog and it'll go through. We'll do the same for here. And I'm thinking here. Now the only thing left we have is slabs and stairs. So I think for slabs, I'm gonna put it on places that I know that the water is not gonna reach. And if I do want it to reach, at least it might waterlog a little bit. Place those there. Place some here. Let's get rid of this one. This one just out of place. Okay, it's not looking too horribly bad. Let's see, what if I put it right here? Put some randomly on the top as well. That way it gives the top and the roof a little bit of texture. Beautiful. I actually kind of like that. Now for the stairs, I really don't know if I need stairs in this build. I kind of like how it looks right now, and it'll look better when we add some green stuff, because I'm trying to have like this mountainous natural look. So let's go ahead and add water and see what happens. Okay, so it kind of does what I wanted to do. I was hoping it would come over this way and fill in there. But I might actually have a plan for that if it's going to do that. So that's fine. We're going to just leave it, let it do its own little thing. Let's go ahead and add one here, and then we'll add one right next to it as well. It kind of did that same thing again. It's kind of weird. I don't know if it's a 1.15 thing or if it's a Madam thing. Okay, that's not looking too horribly bad. I'm kind of liking it. So I'm actually gonna put a slab here. I have an idea for that. I'm gonna put a slab there. Let's go ahead and do a slab here. Okay, so I'm gonna actually run and grab some oak leaves or birch leaves. I'm not entirely sure. I might do the birch leaves. We're gonna do the birch leaves. Let me get some of those gathered up, and then I'll bring you guys right on back. All right, so I got some leaves. Let's go ahead and add them. I'm thinking I want it to go somewhat like this. And I don't want to like overly do it because I am going to be adding vines. So let's go ahead and add one here. It does cover up that, but that's okay. It kind of has a little bit of depth right there. Let's add one here. Maybe a couple right here and here. It's looking a little bit better than it was, which is good. Probably add one here and here just for looks. We'll get rid of the crafting table. Put that there. Okay. Ooh, I'm actually wondering, do I want to leave it open or do I want to put this here? How does that look? I think it's too much green. I think it's too much leaves. Maybe we'll figure something else out there. Maybe what we can do... Wonder what a slab would look like if I was to put it there. Kind of like that. I don't want people to fall in. Oh, you know what? I know an even better option. Oh. What am I doing? I need a pickaxe, not an axe. It only works one way. So let's actually do crafting table, please. I did pick up some birch wood while I was at it. Let's make some fences and see how that looks. Oh, I like that a lot better. That looks 10 times better than what it was. Perfect. I love it. I kind of like this. I just need to add the vines, which I'll have to go and search for later on and add on to it. But I think this little mini project is more or less done. So like I had previously said in this episode, is I plan on making this a little more natural. So I think with the rest of the birch leaves that we have, I'm going to start making the little pathway that I'm wanting to stay on. Like going around this way, go that way, bring it in a little bit, and then I'm wanting, ooh, I don't know. Because I'm gonna have to put one here. Quite literally on the edge, which is okay. Okay, had a quick little coughing fit that needed to be taken care of, but I'm kind of liking how this looks, and we might actually do the little pathways with the shovels. So let's see how that would actually look at the moment. And I want it to kind of look like it's been used quite often, but at the same time, I don't want to overwhelm it with the paths either. So, oh, like so. Now if we take a step back, that doesn't look too horribly bad. Just got to continue it that way, but it is almost nighttime. And we do need to sleep. Okay, time to make a shovel. And I think I'm going to continue to use stone just because it's something that I have a whole bunch of. Let's go ahead and make one more. Like so. Then come up here and start continuing our journey this way. Making sure not to do all of it. I have a tendency of doing that sometimes where I like to make it overly. A lot of stuff here. Okay. How does that look so far? I think you need to go. You need to go in. You need to go. Okay, that don't look too bad, actually. We'll make that little pathway there completely cleaned off. Let's take a step back. Actually, you know what we could do? Let me grab some dirt and go up there. Yeah, one more. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that does not look too bad. I might actually get rid of that block right there. And maybe that one and that one. I think that's the only ones I'm gonna do, and maybe that one, just because it seems like it's gonna bug me. I feel like it's gonna bug me. It kicked me right off. Okay. So I was gonna get rid of this one and this one. This one and that one. Just do that one too. Hello? Oh, it's you. Okay. So I think most of this is pretty much done. Let's go ahead and get a sky view here real quick and see if that's gonna be fine and dandy. I do kind of like that actually a lot better. I might actually put more dirt there so that way it can turn into grass. I'm not 100% sure. What do you guys think? Should we get rid of that or should we keep it? So, yeah. I think I'm pretty much happy with the path. I'll wait until you guys respond, see what you guys think. I do want your opinion on some of these builds. Now the only thing I want to do is I want to try and finish up. I thought I had some glass cooking. Did I not? Did I put the sand in my inventory and not actually smelt it like I was going to? I have so much stuff here. Ah, yeah. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Oops. Alright, let me get that smelted up, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to put it just in... Ooh, can't even see it. Just where you can see the opening right there. Just so that way I have a little bit of safety net there if I come out for mining. But I'll see you guys in a bit. So I have came up with the most, kind of the goofiest, but yet funniest idea here. So because I don't have the full resources that I want for my house just yet, I need a place to stay. And there's only one thing that I have to do. You may all cringe. You may all be very mad at me. But yes, this is happening. I am not joking. Alright, So I want your full opinion. What do you think of my dirt house? Yep, I had made a dirt house. It's got windows, it's got a crafting table, it's got a furnace, and a bed and 2 chests for the price of free. I really needed a place to stay, so that way I didn't have to worry about mobs coming up behind me. And this way it's an easy way for me to get here and from the mine, especially when it's dark, because I preferably do not like to deal with mobs, especially when it's at night. But I do want to add these, because I do tend to use these a lot, and it's nice, especially for when you leave or when you come back in, you don't have to worry. This way I can scope out everything. I can see what's lurking out in the wilderness. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have a dirt house for a couple of episodes until I can get resources for that thing. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is going to be where I end this episode here, at least for today. I do plan on uploading this series quite a little more often than another series I'm going to be doing on the channel. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode of the Phoenix Odyssey server. Bye, guys!